came out here today. I've been trying to get 1,000 crappie on this hammer jig kit from Crappie Magnet. Um, been kind of just pecking away, a few here, a few there, one here, one there. Today I decided to get out here and pile up a few. So I'm not keeping any fish today. I'm just out here catching them and counting all my keepers. And I'm at 38 for the day, which means I'm at 99 for the total. And I'm gonna try to catch number 100 right here. Still using this trick or treat, and it is taking a beating. I'm gonna try to get my 100th fish overall today, and then next time out I'm gonna try to get my 100th fish on this one jig body. So that'll be cool. Good start to getting to 1,000. Let's see what I can do here. See if I can get this number 100. There he is. Not the biggest one of the day, but not the smallest either. So definitely a good solid keeper. And number 100. Thank you, buddy. Number 100, and used the awesome jig to catch about 5 of them, but the rest of them come on this trick or treat on the 3/16 eye hole jig. Okay, trying to get number 100 on this first jig body jig head combination. Trick or treat with a chartreuse 13/16 ounce eye hole hammerhead from the hammer kit. I was going to wait and do this on the next trip, but ran into a plum tree, plum full of fish. So I caught 3 out of it and decided I'd go ahead and try to finish out the 100 fish on this one body. Uh-oh. May not get to 100. Okay, I've hit a snag here. Now, if I intend to catch 1,000 crappie on my hammer kit, it only comes with 10 jig heads. So do the math. You know, I've got to make those jig heads last. I can't afford to be breaking them off in the brush. So I'm hung up here. One great tool to get unhung is the lock and knock from Crappie Magnet. It's a weight you can put on your line and drop it down there, and it knocks your hook off just almost every time. But I don't carry those, so I've got a little trick that I've learned from Clay Gann. So you'll see what I do here. I get the line in one hand and I take the other hand and snap force back toward that jig. And just like that lock and knock will knock that jig off, snapping that force back toward that jig will get it a lot of times. Now, a lot of people think it's the same as the old bass fishing trick where you hold your rod and you pop the line. No, this works different. It sends that force right straight back toward the jig, and it'll come off most of the time. The one thing I want to warn you about, though, is if you've got, especially like me, using a braided line, if that line gets tangled up in that trolling motor prop, while you got it in your hands, it could be bad. So be very, very, very careful when you're using this trick that you don't have a bad accident. Jig head's not worth that at all. So anyhow, kind of see what I do here. It's a little tip that might help you save from jigs, and it's the reason like I say, I've caught 100 keepers on this one jig head, and probably at least that many throwbacks and catfish and bass and white bass and drum. So I've probably got a couple hundred fish on this one jig head, and the reason I've been able to use it through several trips is I've been able to get it loose every time I get it hung up. And so watch what I do here, and hope it helps you guys. Thank you.
That's a keeper. Not really what I was hoping for, but I'm kind of ready to go to the house. But he is a keeper. He is number 100 on the trick or treat jig, and been a good day. Beautiful weather, perfect weather. Got a 44 keepers and probably at least that many short fish. So it's a good day. Thank you guys for watching.